Hi, and welcome to Massell Creations. I'm so excited today. I've seen this all over the internet. They're turning these little bowls into candies. So it should be, famous last words, a very simple project. And all we're gonna need is, you don't have to have these, you can use just curling ribbon. But I went and I bought these bowls from Dollar Tree, and I've already taken the tags off of the bottom. I think they were $2 or $2.50 each. Used to be $1.25, but you know how that goes. And then I got some of these cups, and I believe these were also $2. I don't know what these dots mean anymore. Dollar Tree's got me totally confused. I don't know what any of their stuff means anymore. I think these were also either $2 or $2.50. I got way more of these than I'm gonna need, but the nice thing about cups is in a craft room, I can always use those. And I also got 2 of these bundles of bows. I already got one off of this one. Actually comes with 3 bows on it, and I got 2 of them, enough to make all of these. And then the last thing you're gonna need is some glue, and this is some E6000. You can also use hot glue. It's just, I want this to be a permanent bond, so that's why I'm using this. And the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna just kind of glue some of these pieces together. Get some of these out of my way. And we want them to be the wide sides together, so they will fit together like this. So I'm just gonna go around the edge of one of these and dab some glue on it. You can also use hot glue and do every other one, and then you'll have a permanent bond and you're not going to have to wait like I'm going to have to. But it's the nature of the beast. I don't mind waiting a little while. It's only going to be a couple seconds for you. I did get some E7000, I think it is, also to try and see how that works. So far, this isn't awful except for this part. I wish it was a little finer coming out the end, and the E7000 seems to be just that. Well. And this is just a scribing tool, usually decorating, cake decorating, or cookies. There we go. And if you want to, you can put lights on the inside of this. Just, I would take something and burn a small hole in through the side of it, or even in between the 2 layers. You could just hang it out the layers and then put your cord through that, and then these could also light up. I'm taking these to work after I stick my hand in the glue on the other side. I need a bigger work area. Alright, got that. And we're just going to match the 2 halves together. And I want to try and match up the points as best I can anyway. Press those together. And then I'm just going to wipe off the excess glue. And then while it's upright, I'm going to go ahead and run some glue around this piece, and we're going to attach it right where it's at. This is the only part I have not seen somebody else do. I've seen them do this portion and put the lights in it and kind of treat them as little candy balls, or maybe even little Christmas bulbs. But I want this to look more like one of those wrapped candies. So I'm going to try and center that the best that I can. And I'm actually thinking, yeah, it'll hold. I'm going to go ahead and do this side as well. And I'm going to let this sit for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to come back and do the next part. Decided we're going to go ahead and do the blue one as well, if I've got enough glue to get through this. Have your E6000 and your hot glue too. Dollar Tree bowls, we know just what to do. Swirls of color ribbons that shine, turning simple little things
something divine. Made with heart at Massell Creations. Joy and sparkle across the nation. From our tiny craft room to a bigger location. We're sticking glue and dream creating at Massell Creations. Candy canes, glitter rains, laughter fills the station.
We're going to hot glue these on because that will take an immediate bond.
With Massell Creations, way with heart at Massell Creations. Joy and sparkle across the nation. From our tiny craft room to a bigger location. We're sticking glue and dream creating at Massell Creations.
And I've already taken all of these off of their cardboard, and I bent the staples over on themselves so that they would not give me a fit. Hopefully. Sorry, my fingers are in the way. You probably can't see very well. Here's two. I'm just using my scribe so I don't burn my fingers. And the last side. Okay, and that's going to do it. I'm not going to be able to get you a very good picture from here just because I don't have a big enough desk, which is part of the reason why we're moving into a different room. We're taking over the basement. But I'll get some pictures of these up on the shelf for you. They're super cute. I'll put that picture right here. You could definitely change the foil out or the ribbon on either end. You could even put ribbon on the inside of your candy, if you will, and give it some interest in the middle. Like I said, you could put lights in it. There's lots of different options on where you could go with this. You could even candy stripe it somehow, maybe paint the inside. But these are just going to go up in my office for everybody to enjoy for the season. For the next couple of weeks, we only got 3 weeks, and then we're out of school again for winter break. And so I don't need them to be super fancy or anything like that. They're not going to be up very long. But anyhow, I sure appreciate you guys being with us today. If you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. We're going to do lots more of these before Christmas. And until next time, we'll see you then. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.